East Rutherford, NJ, September 16. Defensive end Robert Quinn. Photo by Michael Owens, Getty Images. If you paid any attention to social media, things seemed to be completely falling apart for the Dallas Cowboys as they lost Cole Beasley in free agency and also failed to land Earl Thomas, the former Seattle Seahawks safety who had been flirting with the idea of joining the franchise for more than a year. On top of that, the Cowboys weren't going after any big-name tight ends and seemed content to just welcome back an agent Jason Witten who spent last season in the ESPN booth. Throughout all this, the front office was being bashed for their overly patient approach. However, time ended up showing us that they were handling things correctly. Dallas ended up landing wide receiver Randall Cobb, defensive tackle Christian Covington, and safety George Iloka for roughly what the Buffalo Bills will be paying Beasley on an annual basis. Then, they made a huge splash as they landed Robert Quinn in a trade for a mere 6th-round pick in 2020. With all those moves being done, Dallas looks much better heading into the 2019 NFL Draft as they have very few pressing needs. As it stands now, their roster is arguably better than last year when they made it to the divisional round of the playoffs, provided they do work things out with DeMarcus Lawrence, that is. With their holes few, the boys can use the best player available approach as they draft for sheer value rather than reaching for any one position. That being said, we have an early April 7th round mock draft, starting with pick no. 58, page 2 CHESTN UT Hill, MA, in November 10, Zach Allen. Photo by Omar Rawlings, Getty Images. At first, it seemed as though there was no way the Cowboys could land Zach Allen in the 2019 NFL Draft. However, it's seeming more likely that the former Boston College defensive end could slide to the Cowboys at no. 58. If he does, they need to pull the trigger and not look back. More from NFL Spin Zone. Allen played defensive end at Boston College and was sensational for the Golden Eagles. After 2 seasons of playing as a reserve, Allen took the field as a starter in 2017. He had his best season that year as the big defensive end racked up 100 tackles and 4 sacks. He then had all eyes on him in 2018 after teammate Harold Landry went into the NFL. Allen didn't disappoint as he had 61 tackles and a career-best 6.5 sacks. Should Allen land in Dallas, he likely moves from defensive end to the 3-technique defensive tackle spot. At 6'4" and 281 pounds, Allen has the perfect build for that role. He should have no problem adjusting to it and could be an even better player in this spot than he was on the edge for BC. While it was said Dallas didn't have a ton of needs, filling the 3-technique role is one of the exceptions. They were able to make their defense work last season without a stud there, but things would be much easier with someone like Allen there. Page 3. Use your arrows to browse. Eugene, OR, September 10, Devin Allen. Photo by Jonathan Ferry, Getty Images. One name that seems to be gaining steam in the upcoming draft is safety Juan Thornhill. He played full-time for 3 seasons with the Virginia Cavaliers and in that time he recorded 206 tackles and 13 interceptions. His best campaign was easily his senior year, which is when Thornhill had 98 tackles and 6 interceptions. Already on the radar for his play, Thornhill then proved he has more than enough athleticism to handle himself at the next level. There wasn't a drill he didn't perform well at and really stood out with 21 bench press reps, a 44-inch vertical jump, and a 4.42 in the 40-yard dash. While all that is great, the safety position just seems to get devalued at times in the NFL, which is why the Cowboys landed George Iloka at such an affordable rate. With that in mind, Thornhill slides some here and the Cowboys gladly give him a landing spot. A former cornerback, Thornhill has great coverage skills, but what Dallas fans should really get excited about is the ability he has to take the ball away. For years, the Cowboys have struggled mightily in this department as they simply don't generate turnovers the way other teams do. Thornhill could help change that as he has a knack for finding the ball. Use your arrows to browse.